Welcome to today's debate. For the Federalists, we have Alexander Hamilton, and for the Democratic Republicans, we have Thomas Jefferson. We have various topics to discuss. Let us begin.
Well, as a Federalist, I believe that power should lie in the hands of a strong federal government. Power could be split between three different branches of government to ensure that too much power wouldn't be granted to one group of people.
States don't need to be ruled by one government. As a country, we should be united as a confederation, not subjects of a single ruler. My opponent proposes that the people's power be regulated by a makeshift king and his personally appointed judges. But I believe that the only way for us to avoid another George III is to leave all of the lawmaking powers into the hands of a single legislative branch of representatives.
That's absurd. What if there's an attack on our own soil, and there isn't a strong federal government to take charge and dispel the threat? We've already seen how weak the state militia is after Shays' rebellion.
If the people have a hand in the government, then they won't have anything to rebel against. Tell me, Hamilton, how do you think that the public will react to your proposals of tariffs and excise taxes?
If the lower class wants to start a rebellion, then they will be met with a powerful reaction from a powerful central government. Besides, the tariffs and taxes, along with the creation of a central bank, will improve this nation.
It is not in your power to create a bank. Where in the Constitution does it allow the creation of a bank? Is it not the sole governing body of this nation?
But why does it say that I can't create one? It's not specifically granted to us, but thanks to the necessary and proper clause, it's fully in our power. With the addition of trade with the British, my plan for this country will lead us forward into a prosperous age where this country can have the growth that it needs.
The very same British that we worked so hard to separate ourselves from not so long ago, why should we be such close friends with the British who have yet to take down their forts in the land that we worked so hard to pull out of their claws? If there's anybody that we owe loyalty to, it's France, whom we owe our very freedom to.
This is not the revolution, Jefferson, and if we want to continue in the forward path that we've been moving in, we have to do what's best for our country. British trade will help stimulate our economy in a way that trading with the French could not.
What's the point of trade if we're giving up all our ideals that we worked so hard to fight for? We fought for the power of the people, and you want to give it back to a government. We were born of rebellion, and you want to crush any public outcry with an iron fist. The French gave us so much aid to help us detach ourselves from the British, and you want to discard them and crawl back to the British as if we couldn't survive without them in the first place. I'm sorry, Hamilton, but the Federalist America that you envision is just wholly different from the America that we've shed blood and sweat and tears for.
And that's all the time we have for today. Who won, the Federalists or the Anti-Federalists? Only time will tell.